But first, Steve, you wanted the floor, so go ahead.
Yes, we're gonna get heavy, and I'm sorry. Okay, I listen for an escape. Shut up. We're gonna get heavy for 5 minutes.
Fuck you and your escape.
Fuck you and your escape. We're gonna get heavy for 5 minutes. Give us those 5 minutes, then it'll be done. Okay, you're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna be Jesse.
Do you want me to set a stopwatch?
Probably a good idea.
Actually, sure.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let me. Oh, you can do it on your computer because technology. All right. I won't start until you start
Stopwatch.
the stop.
5 minutes. Ready?
It's already started.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Mom. No, I'm waiting. Look,
He's killing us time.
I know. So in the wake of the whole Chester Bennington thing, so obviously you know the lead singer of Linkin Park killed himself. That was about a week ago now. Adam did a really heartfelt thing on the radio. Dude, that was amazing, first of all.
Thanks,
Are we
appreciate
gonna
that.
like play that as part of the...
You can play one. It doesn't have to take up your 5 minutes.
No, we'll put it.
No.
Yeah, we'll put it at the.
just-
You know what? If you want to listen to it, we'll put it after the extra.
Sure. Yeah, there you go.
That way you know where to
there
find
you
it. Yeah.
It was really good. And also, if it makes you uncomfortable, you know when to turn off the podcast.
Sure. Yeah.
No, but it was really good and it was really heartfelt. And you posted that. Well, you said it live on the air on Kiss 92.5, and it became a somewhat viral clip because it was really good. And you were talking about. Well, here. Do you want to explain it? It's your clip.
Oh, it's just what I find and what I found amazing about that situation, in a tragic situation, is how one disease can make even a person like that, who has millions of people, literally, that love him, millions
Right.
of people,
Yeah.
he still felt alone. So the rest of us is like, holy shit! Like, how that is a wall to climb. And having had people in my life go through that, I don't think, I definitely had anxiety attacks along the line, but I've never had like full on depression in the way that these people have. I can't imagine what you go through, but I can tell you what it was like to be alongside it, and it's not easy.
Yeah.
So anybody who's a support worker out there too, feel you, man. It's rough.
Oh, they go through. Yeah.
So
yeah,
rough.
Yeah. I know a few of those too. And yeah, I mean, they're like a therapist for people, and they need their own therapy because it's a rough go. So here, let me just out and say this. Around, I would say May 2016, I started to feel really shitty. So I would often like go into a funk or something, and it would be really bad, but it would last like, I don't know, a week or two, and then it would go away, and then I would feel like myself again. June, I didn't feel like myself. July, I didn't feel like myself. August, I didn't feel like myself. And August is when it really started getting very, very bad. September, October, November, and then finally in December, I was like, enough. I need to go friggin' find help. So I'll just straight up say it. I went and saw a therapist. And best decision I made in 2016. Best decision ever. I needed it. It was, I guess what they called it was basically, I thought it was depression. It was anxiety. No. It was, depression caused by anxiety. So anxiety was my big problem. Like, you feel it. When they talk about mental health and physical symptoms, I remember the first time I read that, I'm like, really? Like, I was skeptical because I don't know, I never shared that experience. Holy shit, yeah, man. Yeah, it's real. It's real. You feel it in your chest. It's like someone has a hand in your chest and is squeezing from the inside. It's awful. It's friggin' awful. But I went and got help, and I mean, it fixed it for me. I'll probably go back, just get some checkups. And it's not like I went once. I went a bunch of times. If you need the help, here's the reason I'm bringing this up. It's not about me. If you feel like you need the help, if you're pretty sure you need the help, if you're skeptical as to whether or not you need the help, if you need that push, in my opinion, you should go get it. You should go get it for sure. You won't regret it. What held me back from doing it for like about 2 months, I should have done it probably at least 2 months sooner than I did, was I felt ashamed. I didn't want to go. And then after I went, I still felt ashamed. And it took me a very long time to tell my friends. It took me a long time I told both of you, but it took a while. I told my parents last week. It just, I don't know. I don't exactly know how to explain that, but
Well, I do. I can tell you my side of that,
sure.
Which is,
How
I
are we doing
remember.
for time? Did we ruin it?
We're at 4:20.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, we're gonna go a little late, but I remember Steve coming to me.
Can we have an extra 69 seconds on top of 420?
Can I just be straight about what happened? Can we just be honest about what happened?
What?
About what happened with, how I found out what you were going through? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you.
Okay.
It was your wife that reached out to me and said,
that's
listen,
right.
you got to push him to do this.
Yeah.
And I did this when I was like 18, 19. I went through a really rough stage. I was drinking a lot. I was in a rough spot. I was 50, 60 pounds overweight, not a happy camper, completely lost.
Guys, I'm gonna lose weight with Jack Daniels.
I was a mess. I was a total fucking mess. And what was interesting was that, I've been open about it, but every time I brought it up in my early 20s, people kind of give you that look like, ooh,
what's
you're
going on
damaged
here?
goods, man. And I knew I wasn't, but I didn't really talk about it openly and whatever. But I remember talking to you in my elevator at my house on King Street and telling you, you've got to do this. And you were like, yeah, I know, and whatever. And I could sense that there was some sort of shame with that.
Yeah.
And it's funny, every person that I've encountered that has that shame, after they go, completely goes away and they get it. But it's taking that first step to go.
Yeah.
And I think the reason I bring that up, Steve, is because I'm glad you went. I'm proud of you for going. It takes time and thought, and it's exhausting. But when you do go, it's a humongous release. Like, it is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not the cure-all. It's not the cure-all.
I mean, some people need medication. I was lucky.
Absolutely.
I didn't. They gave me some in case I have like a real
bout.
Anxiety attack. I haven't taken it. I haven't needed it. Yeah, it's shitty, man.
It is.
It's really shitty. So, and let me wrap it up with a couple things. There was one funny story in the middle of that. So when I finally opened up to Adam about all that, I was like, yeah, man, I really, I think it's time. I need to, go seek help. I need to go to a therapist. Adam's like, yeah, I've noticed a change in you in the last 2 years, which was really concerning to me because I had only felt down for about 6 months. When you said it, I'm like, yeah, man, yeah.
Did I say 2 years? Did I say 2 years?
You said
aggressive.
last couple of years.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
Well, what I had noticed was ups and downs.
Yeah, totally.
And I wasn't...
Which, I don't know, I think that's normal. I don't know.
Right, but I think that was rearing its head early, and then you were coming out of it and coming back into it.
This was a down, with a shovel.
Yeah.
I just there's new depths to this awfulness. This sucks. And what also amazed me was how many people I spoke to and opened up to about it were like, oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And some of them were just like, you should have never felt that way, man. You should have never felt the shame in going to get help. And others were like, I don't know how to word it. Pleasantly surprised. They weren't happy that I went through that, but they were happy that
You were dealing with it. Yeah.
So this is me opening up to you, the listener. And if you need the help, I think you should go get it. When you're with the therapist, it's going to be hard to open up. I recommend opening up as much as you can. I'm not a mental health expert. It helped the sessions to be as open as possible. So, yeah, if you need that push, there's your push.
There you go.
Go do it.
Boom.
Now, fun.